Hey, what's going on, guys? OGnick here, bringing him back with another division video. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much on all the support on my other videos. It's been really appreciated and really awesome, And I also appreciate that the sports has come over to Twitch as well. I definitely appreciate that, guys. It means a lot to me. It really does, and I just I can't thank you guys enough for it. And that's why I like making videos, and doing Twitch, I get to have fun with you guys, and it's really fun. Anyways, let's get into this Tactician build. This Tactician build is running 3-piece Tactician and 3-piece Final Measure. On a lot of Tactician builds, you'll see 4-piece Tactician and usually 2-piece Final Measure or something of that sort. Usually Final Measure. I went around it a little bit. I basically switch out a 4th-piece Tactician for a Final Measure, and the reason being is because I personally don't despise, but I don't like 4-piece Tactician. If you don't know, 2-piece gives you about 4k skill power, 3-piece 20% skill haste, which is really sweet. Those two are brilliant. 4-piece, every 60k damage your group deals adds 1% skill power to you for a max of 100% bonus. Bonus is reduced by 1% every second the group isn't dealing damage. For the most part, your whole team will be dealing damage, so you'll never lose it. But I feel like it's not worth it, personally, than to just have 3-piece Final Measure. Because a 3-piece Final Measure, 2-piece you get 50% exotic damage resilience, which is really good, obviously. And 3-piece, 15% protection from elites, which I feel like is really underrated, especially for a support build that this is. It's, like I said in the title, this is a 100% support build. You do not want to go into like the DZ or like incursions looking to be the damage guy at all, or even be like one of those guys who run up front. You are the support role. And the reason I love this because like I'm able to tank so hard with this. I don't even have high toughness. I got decent toughness, but not high toughness. But I'm able to tank it so hard because of the fact that I have 3-piece Final Measure. So like the cleaners, flamethrowers don't do much damage to me at all because I got protection from elites and the 50% exotic damage resilience. And if I'm on my smart cover, literally, I have tanked 4 horsemen so many times where maybe my smart cover goes down for a second or two and my team dies, unfortunately, because of my mess up or just things happen. And I'm able to recover really well from it because if I put smart cover on, I can revive them, not even have to worry about dying. I've done it many times with this build. So like I said, this is a Tanktician because of 3-piece Final Measure. And according to PvP, it's probably not Tanktician because 3-piece doesn't affect that. But what it also allows me to do is like I'm able to be in open areas more often and be able to control that more often than normal, and be able to be in areas, revive people, and be able to tank those higher level NPCs without having to worry about it. And I'll even show you guys, I actually do decent damage with my MP7, so I'll get into all that. So let's get into the build. Final Measure, I got a nice Final Measure vest here. Sticky Bomb damage, which is decent, I guess. Armor, health, and a decent roll on stamina. I want to say 714 is decent. Pretty good holster. Not holster, vest. For the bag, I got 729 roll on the electronics, 6700 skill power, bleed resist, smart cover duration by 9%, and pulse duration by 8%. Amazing roll for the skill attributes. I love that roll. Really nice, especially the smart cover duration, because it allows me to just have my smart cover up 24/7, and it's absolutely amazing for that. Smart cover duration is decent. It's probably the best thing I could have gotten because everything's maxed in terms of my skills. So, yeah. For the mask, 713 electronics roll, 5400 skill power, enemy armor damage, and even more smart cover duration. Oh shit, sorry, my bad if you heard that. So you see, I have a lot of smart cover duration on this build, which is amazing because like I said, I am the support role. I need duration. I need everything going as long as possible. Enemy armor damage, it's nice to have. It's one of the better minor attributes I could have gotten, so I'm happy about that. Knee pads. I have a knee pads with a perfect roll stamina. The only thing is, instead of the exotic damage resilience you see here, The other one has armor, and that armor is useless to me. So these knee pads I actually picked up from doing 4 horsemen. These are not bad. 10.5% exotic damage resilience, 11% enemy armor damage, disorient resistance, bleed resistance, which is decent, and secret mine explosive radius, decent if I ever decide to use them, probably will never. But this is a very nice knee pads. Wouldn't really change too much about it. Very happy. It increases my exotic damage resilience even more, already. Tactician gloves, electronic roll, pretty much perfect roll. As you can see, perfect roll for the most part. So definitely can't complain about anything on here. Very good stats on that. And my holster, very good holster. 758 firearm, 753 stamina, 719 electronics with a 514 armor roll and sticky bomb damage, which is decent, I guess. Can't complain about that. So there's all of my gear. And like I said, from all my other videos, I use a stamina mod with a skill power as an add-on, as like the attribute to, just for all builds, because it's really nice to have. For my abilities, pulse max, heal max, sticky bomb maxed. I don't even know about that. Smart cover max. So all the important ones maxed. So that's why I love this build so much, is because I don't have to use 4-piece Tactician. Now, depending on what I'm doing, if I'm doing like NPCs specifically, I'll use skill recovery or recharger, my bad. Recharger. If I'm doing PvP, I'll use a conceal. And then I'll run this one obviously because it's a max pulse. And then someone else in my group would want a counter pulse or counter pulse, just because just have as much conceal as possible. So we're always going to be concealed no matter what. But as you can see, guys, I have amazing stats right now for my skills, and I'm running 58k skill power, which it's not that hard to get up to. I mean, 3 of my things have skill power, not including the holster, and the rest have toughness. Like I said, this is not a build you go in with firearms, at least for me. My MP7 has brutal on it and deadly and self-preserved. I only have brutal unlocked. Same thing here. So I guess I got the best ones for that. But here's what I want to show you guys. Even though I'm running a Tactician build, look how much damage I'm gonna do. I'm doing 101k crits with my MP7 with the Tactician build. So this just proves if my pulse isn't getting concealed and I'm on my smart cover, literally I will be shredding players, okay? And I shred NPCs because I use my sniper for the most part with that. And so I'm absolutely destroying players. Okay, not absolutely destroying, but I'm dealing high damage for this kind of build, because I'm maxed out everything. In terms of my talents, because I know some people asked about that earlier, obviously triage, obviously again, one is none. Here's one that changes sometimes. If I'm doing PvP, I'll use on the move. If I'm doing PvE, I'll use tech support, because a lot of people who don't know, tech support, if you kill a hostile when any of your skills are on, it extends the duration by 10%, which is really nice. Doesn't matter too much on this build because I have skill haste, but it's nice to have. And then I use critical save because I just feel like it's really nice to basically have a mini ult if you get caught in a bad situation. But yeah, these are the talents I use though, so yeah. That's probably all for this build, to be honest. My crit damage 145, headshot damage 128, crit chance 13.5, but if you add the pulse, I'm at like a 53. Yeah, I'm at like a 53, so I'm pretty much close to max, which is 60. So in terms of survivability, 108k max health, I got max armor, and I got 15% protection from elites, and I got 43% bleed resist, 27% disorient resist, and where's my exotic damage resilience? Here we go, 60% exotic damage resilience, so no sticky's gonna touch me. So, yeah guys, that's the Tactician build. I've been wanting to make this one for a while, but I finally got the bag I needed. I really needed a better bag, and this is a very good bag, as you see with the durations and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think of this. And I am working on a reclaimer build because I want to make 3 different types of reclaimers. I want to make a reclaimer where I'm straight Tanktician. I basically want to make a reclaimer where I have this exact same build, except 4-piece reclaimer, 2-piece final measure. That's basically what I'm going to be shooting for. I think I can make that, but then I got to work on a PvP build where I'm going to be using a immunizer or whatever my team needs, but I'm going to have like 28 to hopefully around 3k firearms and less skill power. I want to make 2 versions of that, and for like a 3rd version, I want to make a balanced, which I think I already have a balanced version, to be honest, with the build I have now. But I do want to make a Tanktician version and a firearm version, because I feel like a Tanktician version will beat this Tanktician in a ways, because that has reclaimer plus Tanktician abilities. But we'll see though. We'll see how that turns out. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what kind of builds you guys want to see next. I'll be streaming today and tomorrow, definitely tomorrow, because NHL 17 is dropping today as of the 12th at midnight tonight. So I might stay home from school tomorrow and play the shit out of that. So we'll see though. Anyways, guys, please let me know what you guys think of the build. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch especially. Like I said, I do a lot on Twitch, and I do it for fun, man. All the support's really great, guys. Like I said, guys, thank you so much for all the views and the massive amount of subscribers we've been getting through just a few videos. It's been really appreciated, guys. You know, you guys have been liking and all that and whatnot. Also, your constructive criticism is also nice too. Helps me with my own builds and whatnot, and which will allow me to make videos that help others out, which I like doing. I like helping out the community, getting ready for 1.4, which will be really exciting, and I'm very anxious about. You know, I'm very happy about. So, like I said, guys, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one.